Good, good. Okay, at this time, we have tight end Grayson Barnes. Questions for Grayson? Greg?
Grayson, let me get the off-the-wall question in first. Favorite Thanksgiving foods and anything you don't like?
Favorite, mashed potatoes and gravy. Something I don't really like is the stuffing. Not a huge stuffing guy, but the ham and turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy and cornbread as well.
This season, obviously, after the UCF game, there's been a lot of improvement in this team. And obviously the record maybe doesn't always reflect that. Give us some ways that this team has improved, that maybe the fans or people that aren't involved with the program wouldn't see or pick up on.
Yeah. I think, with a lot of us transferring in, it's going to take a couple weeks for us to kind of, blend together, mold together, and kind of play as a team. And I think, after that UCF game is kind of when we started clicking together. I'd say outside of the program, the fan base here is unbelievable. It's so amazing. Every game, no matter what the record is or, they're going to come out and support and believe in us and cheer for us. And at least for me, every game day I run out, it fuels me a little bit more. It gives me a little bit more adrenaline, a little bit more excitement, and definitely more ready to play, for the city, for the state.
Now, you look at it from a positive perspective. You're a field goal away from beating Arizona State.
Yep.
And a touchdown away from beating TCU.
Mm-hmm.
You flip those two games and you got 6 wins. You're looking at a bowl game. So it really was a lot closer maybe than it looks.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I think it is closer than it looks. Those past couple games, we're fighting hard. Playing together well. All three offense, defense, special teams kind of playing together, complementing each other. Made those games a lot closer, and just got to be just playing a little bit harder and limit a little bit more mistakes, and I think those games get flipped around.
Rich said that Texas Tech is one of the best teams at punching the ball out when they go to tackle. Is that something you're a little bit more cognizant about this week? Yeah,
we always are. Every week during stretch, every offensive guy has a ball in their hand. Coaches and equipment staff are punching at it and, kind of just making sure you're aware that, hey, keep it tight. But I think this week, it'll be a little bit more of a focus for sure. I know we got a little bit of rain today, so it's going to make it a little bit harder to hold on to the ball, which is even more, training and preparation for Saturday.
Grayson, have you looked into whether you have another year of eligibility? Your junior college background makes this
Yeah,
year.
I have looked into it. I've talked with Nice and Chuck Lilly about it and everything, and there is a small chance. From what I've heard, it's not so likely as of right now, but they told me that they'll have more information for me on Monday, so after the game and everything. So kind of just a waiting game.
So it could be back. You may
Correct.
not be a senior.
Yeah.
Is whether or not that can happen dependent on the class action going on right now based on the Pavia lawsuit?
Yeah, I believe so. Some of it's based off of that, and then my coach said that some of it's based on, I've also played every year, all 12, 13 games, so that kind of hurts my case more than helps it.
Is it something that you are open to if it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
And is it something that you kind of seeing these lawsuits kind of challenging the JUCO rules? Do you have any just general thoughts on?
Not really. I kind of follow it, kind of don't. I probably should more, but I kind of just, I have my trust in God, and wherever His plan and His path takes me, I know He's got my back, and He'll look out for it.
Texas Tech wins the game, obviously, and they're in the Big 12 championship game.
Yeah.
So you kind of go into that with the notion of let's have chaos. Let's try to just make it crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Every ranked opponent that we've played against so far, we're trying to kind of damage it a little bit, see what we can do, and maybe kind of hurt their season a little bit, I guess. But just trying to have an effect on the season, and still show the conference and everybody that we're just as good as everybody else.
Are you aware that you're the only team that's played all of the Big 12 teams that are in the college football playoff poll?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Wow.
Texas Tech would have. They can't play themselves.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's really cool though. I didn't know that.